now we're going to do the brake check. Normally we would check all 4 brakes, our 2 spring brakes, and then our 2 service brakes. This truck only has 3. There is no trailer hand service brake here. So we're going to test the 3 brakes that we do have. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, of course, is to make sure our brakes are set, they're out. Make sure we have enough air pressure for the test. If we don't have at least 100 pounds or above, then our brakes will have a hard time releasing. Okay. That's done, that's done. Now the first test we're always going to do is we're going to check the tractor parking brake, the spring brakes, make sure they work, make sure they're going to hold us in place, alright? So we're going to put the truck in low gear. We're going to release the trailer spring brakes. Okay, so the only thing we're pulling against now is these. Once it's done hissing, then we'll know that chambers back there are full. We can go ahead and do our test. Alright. Now we're going to release the clutch slowly and tug against the spring brakes. We shouldn't move, they work okay. Alright, she wants to move, but we're not moving. That means those spring brakes are holding us, so we're good. Okay? Now we're going to test the trailer spring brakes. We need to apply the spring brakes and then release the tractor parking spring brakes. Again, that's done hissing and we're good to go. Alright, there we go. Put the clutch out slowly. We start feeling a tug against the trailer spring brakes. Alright, we're not moving. So we're good. They work. Okay. Now we're going to test our last brake. This is our all-service brake, the brake pedal. So we're going to release both spring brakes, and we're going to roll ahead 3 to 5 miles per hour. Then we're going to take our hands off the wheel a little bit, push in the clutch, apply the brake, and see if the steering wheel turns left or right. Okay, if it does, that can indicate that we have the brake out of adjustment. It could be a shifted load, a low tire, or a suspension problem. Okay? Steering wheel didn't go in either direction. We stopped. That's it for that test. Okay. Now the 4th brake that we don't have is the trailer hand service brake. Okay. We would have tested that before the all service brake. The way that we do that is, much like the all service brake, we would put it in low gear, release our spring brakes, roll ahead 3 to 5 miles per hour. Push in the clutch, and then apply trailer hand service brake. And the service brakes on the trailer should bring us to a stop if they're working.